Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. So I thought we would cover some of the records I bought recently. We had a record show in Hillside, Illinois, Chicagoland Record Collectors Convention. That's a great show. If you're in the Chicago Midwest area, every other month, guy John Govey puts on a great record show at a hotel in a conference area. There might be 70, 80 vendors there. Really a lot of fun, usually on Sundays, so usually about the second or third Sunday of the month, every other month. Highly recommend it. We're going to play a great song that takes me back to the 70s, Sammy John's. We'll talk about it in a second, but in the meantime, here are some records I bought recently. This is a guy who was at the record show, said, hey, you should buy this. And I took him up on it. The group is called GQ, and I must have played this song Rock Freak, side A, track 1. I really liked it, so I label it. So this is removable painter's tape, and I just want to indicate some songs that I want to play on there so I don't forget. And Billy Ocean, Tear Down These Walls. This is a great song. Get out of my dreams, get into my car. I bought it, this was on the 50-cent table or something for $1 or so, and lo and behold, produced by the great Robert John Mutt Lange. Who knew? And arranged by Robert John Mutt Lange. That great song, it's got that great catchy riff to it. What a great song that is. We'll play that here. Speaking of Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen is on here. This is Suddenly. This great trumpet genius John Faddis plays on this great record. So I've got a small batch of jazz records that I've accumulated, a lot from my dad when he passed away. But I've got, I added this Grover Washington Jr., Mr. Magic. This is really a cool album cover. Of course, it's just really, really cool. And of course I pick it up, and it's the Rudy Van Gelder Engineering, 1974. Bob James is on it, the great Bob James. He's awesome. Phil Upchurch. And I pick it up, and it's got John Faddis on trumpet. Here's a guy from Canada. He was in the Guess Who. Burton Cummings. I've got 3 records by him. Got to figure out what I want to play from this series. So he loves having keyboards on his records jackets. This is the great Burton Cummings. You'll know him from the Guess Who. And here he is on the back of this. And I bet there's keyboards here. Again, a piano. Wow, he really likes that. Another great band that we're going to talk about at some point down here is Orleans. Did this have their smash hit on here? Still the One. This is kind of a weird thing. I mean, come on, guys. Here they are, all, shirtless and snuggling. That's a little bit weird. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Here's Orleans with their shirts on. Not sure what's on here. And then this is Let There Be Music, Orleans. Not sure if I recognize anybody on here. Alright, so I got to talk to you about this Sammy John's record. So we had this one-hit wonder, Chevy van. It's great. They played the heck out of it, probably 1974, 73. Let me tell you who plays on this. First of all, drums and percussion, Jim Gordon. We're going to talk about Jim Gordon a lot down here. He's one of my favorites. He was in Derek and the Dominoes. What a tragic story. I don't want to bring you down, but read about him. The bass, Chuck Rainey. Chuck, pick up an album by Steely Dan. Chuck Rainey is going to be on it. The great Larry Knechtel. He's these guys were cut from the great Wrecking Crew. Guitars, James Burton, one of Elvis's favorite guitar players. He's just a great genius. Who else? Dean Parks, Larry Knechtel, Chuck Finley, and some other great guys are on here. But This is a who's who, and what a great song. So we're going to play Chevy Van by Sammy Johns, kind of a one-hit wonder. Take you back to '73.
I gave a girl a ride in my wagon. She crawled in and took control. She was tired, 'cause her mind was a dragging. I said, get some sleep and dream of rock and roll. Looks like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. She's gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Her young face was like that of an angel. Her long legs were hanging round. Better keep your eyes on the road, son. Better slow this vehicle down. 'Cause like a picture she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. She's gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. I put her out in a town that was so small. You could throw a rock from end to end. A dirt road, Main Street, she walked off in bare feet. It's a shame I won't be passing through again. Looks like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Looks like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's alright with me. Looks like a picture, she was laying there, moonlight dancing off her hair. She woke up and took me by the hand.
Wow, what a great song that is. So a lot of greats are on that. That's Sammy Johns from 1973 with Chevy Van. I'm sure you heard that if you're of a certain age, and hope you liked it. So I certainly do. I play this a lot down here. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening, and we will see you guys back here again for another session, another batch of episodes here down in the record room at Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Thanks again. Bye-bye.